Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matching Hall. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Cloth. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Salotto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Federer Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brian Brennan back in the booth here at Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut, bringing you live pro list action. We got number 28, Mario Caouette, versus number 29, Thomas Natale, playing for the 28 spot. This is the first rack. Thomas won the lag, so he's at the table. He just played a nice little safety there. Welcome back, Mr. Gao. That means we're oh, I got to fix the scores. There we go. That looks much better. There's Mr. Gao guaranteeing pretty much we're going to go hill. Now, just for everybody tuning in, we are going to have the championship match of the other list, the pro list, coming up tonight. Probably. So let me put it this way. I was told that Lucas and Dave are going to play for the title at 7 o'clock. But this is Lucas. So whenever they start, we'll go ahead and convert the stream to that match, because I think that's a pretty exciting match to watch, don't you think? Dave and Lucas fighting for the title. But for now, let's do Thomas and Mario. Both very solid players. I looked up Mario and Fargo, and he had a 0 robustness rating, so I'm just going to go ahead and say no rated. But I'm pretty sure these guys are right around the same speed in the 500 range. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the like button, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Get those numbers up. That way you'll also be notified every time we go live. Thomas with ball in hand ran into the 2-ball and kind of made it a little tricky on himself. No problem, says Thomas. Oh, and he got snookered again. Just recovery shot after recovery shot so far. Yeah, he's gonna go right around. A really tough shot when you're close to the rail, trying to judge that rail first. Trying to make that shot is very tricky. I'd rather be further away than that close. All right, so Mario's gonna go ahead and play this 3-ball. Ah, boy, if I'm him, I'm actually looking to try and get position near the 6. That way I can just sort of pull it back. He's gonna go for the side. Oh, he ran right into it. Okay, what do I know? Or if he's thinking combo or if he's thinking cut. Looks like he's thinking combo. Oh, he pulled it right back into the side pocket, unfortunately. That's going to give Thomas ball in hand, and with 5 balls, I like Thomas's chances of getting out here. This is, getting on the 5 is one thing. Getting the right angle on the 5 to get to the 6, that's going to be the tricky part. Oh, he just drilled it. He's going to have perfect position. Gotta miss the 9, though. If he collides with the 9, it's going to mess his shot up. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, you know what? Good news, bad news. Good news is you got great position on the 6. Bad news is now the 9's in your way. What's up, Christian? You coming and sitting next to me. I'm gonna have to put you on the intro credits. It's always fun having somebody else in the booth with me, though. So thanks for sitting in.
Sure.
Ooh, went for the spinner and didn't get there. I do like about these guys, even though, like I said, we have a match coming up between Dave Gavrish, the number 2 on the pro list, and Lucas Fracasso Werner, our house pro, in the number 1 position on the list. That's coming up at 7 o'clock. So we might have to shift gears at some point, but the way these guys are playing, they play pretty quick. So
Thomas does for sure.
And between these guys playing quick and Lucas never getting here on time, I think we're pretty sure we're going to see this entire match.
I asked Mario, he said Caouette.
Caouette.
Oh, Caouette?
He said Caouette when I tasked him.
Oh, okay.
And I keep forgetting to ask Thomas. I know he doesn't like being called Tom. So Thomas, I asked him what his last name is. It Natale or Natali? And he said it's Natali. So the E is hard. I try to research these things before I jump in the booth.
Yeah.
I could see these guys, anyone that I've ever streamed going back and saying, that's not my name, right?
Well, in that case, mine is Cristian Cabrera.
Cristian. I got to go full Spanish on that? Nah.
Cristian es su Cabrera.
Go with the American version on that one.
Yeah, good luck.
I'll just start calling you Paco.
First.
Corey Sharp's looking to get some action here. Everybody seems to have an interest in Thomas when it comes to playing. So that's interesting.
To his credit, because he has gambles. So it's always.
Oh, he's always up for action.
Yeah, people like that are always fun to have around.
Then, he fatted that one a little bit. a Taom Max rack that we use here on the Shark Stream.
Gotta go 2 rails for the 4. I don't like trying to hold it 1 rail.
Yeah, the holding it is probably not a good option. I think he's gonna. The problem is he's got the side pockets.
A little touch it inside.
Yeah,
Oh, he hit it with high.
he hit it with high.
And he's gonna be okay.
It's gonna work out. Kept the 8 out of play. I mean, every time someone goes in and out of the storage room, this particular camera shakes. I figured that out. It took me 2 years to figure that out, but I figured it out. I'm like, why does the camera keep shaking? It can't be the jukebox. And one day, Jamie came out of there, and I heard the door slam as the thing wiggled. So I was like, it's a storeroom door. So I maybe sometime
That reminds
have
me
to get one of those little arms that helps it not slam.
That reminds me of Derby City when somebody would knock the lights and then the camera would
Then you felt like you were on a cruise ship.
Yeah. He had to turn that ball a little bit. Like, it worked out pretty well for him.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Definitely had to do a little bit of swerve on that.
Oh, I don't like this. Going 2 rails. I got it. And he hit it clean. Nice shot. I think my personal option there would have been going to 1 rail on the short, but you got your 2 rail game, you got your 2 rail game.
Yeah, I remember when I didn't like 2 railers and I'd tell people, no, I want to shoot 1 rail, but you kind of see the angle a little bit better on the 2 railer.
Well,
Wow.
geometrically, strangely enough, 2 rail shots tend to self-correct.
Yeah.
So if you hit the first rail a little weird, then the second rail brings it back online. Same thing goes for 3 rails. So I get your point, but at the same time, on that particular shot, I think the ball was bigger on 1 rail. But he hit the heck out of that one.
Yeah, that cue ball was in the air when I made contact, so it's going to change the angle. So if it was a flat ball, might have gotten the contact he was looking for.
Look at this lockup. See, there it goes again. The camera just shook. So whoever went in the stock room just exited. Oh, he went right around it. That's hard to do.
Almost hit it 3 times.
Almost hit it
4
3
times.
Yeah,
actually.
almost. Now we got Dirk in the comments section. All right, cool.
It's too early to say this is a must win when you got ball in hand on the 6.
I mean,
definitely want to send a message here that you can't leave me
ball in hand on the 6.
Yeah.
I mean, for guys in this skill level, ball in hand on the 6 is like 90%.
Mario's definitely a gentleman. Haven't had the chance to play against him yet. I'm sure it's coming up at some point.
Where are you on the list?
37.
You got a little work to do.
Yeah. All right, I got the rest of my life. I'm in no rush.
Right. Use the bridge and an extension. When he came around the table on that shot, I was thinking, I always try to leave it right in the middle of the table when I can. Now he's got to stretch out. But doesn't seem to bother him. We're tied at 1-1.
Immortalized forever.
Oh, yeah. Well, eventually we're gonna have to rework that video, I think. Half the people that were in the end of the video don't work here anymore. All right, rack number 3. Looks like Mario's ready to bust him up. Let's see if we can get a picture. See, I gotta fix the blurry on this one.
How's the break treating these guys today?
I've only seen 2 so far, and they've both gotten a ball down.
Nice.
You're looking to see the 6 ball go shooting in the corner, just like that. There goes the 1 too.
When you're using the template,
you can be a lot more consistent.
Yeah.
You got 3 on the snap on that one.
Definitely can play shape on the 1 when you're using the template.
Got the 1 and the 2's just hanging.
It's good. You could bottle this up and sell it. A good break.
That's the that was. You got position on the lowest ball on the table. I don't know. He just lined up the 3-9. I'm not sure I like this idea.
No, I would go down play 3 in the south.
Thinking this is where you need to land.
Oh, well, you want to get on the other side of the 3, so you can go.
Oh, that's true. You want to be down here.
It looks like you might have been right at.
He's going for the 9, I think.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, that'd be a quick rack.
Thomas is probably okay with this, as long as he doesn't make it.
Here's the problem: if he makes the 3-9 combo, he's got the side pocket staring at the cue ball.
Wow.
Wow, he just barely caught the point on that. I was afraid of he had just
both points. He had both.
Yeah, he had
with the 9 and the
he had
cue.
just enough follow to take that out of there. I don't know if I want to consider that a BNR, but we'll give it to him anyway. Breaking 9.
Yeah. Earl would have counted that.
Oh, there you go. If Earl says it's okay, then we'll.
I remember Earl had what was it? He broke and ran 11, but there was like a couple of early 9s, and but I think everybody counted it though. You can do like 11
I mean,
in a row like that. So.
I guess it's the run part of that phrase. Like if you break and hit a 1-9, that doesn't feel like a BNR to me, but I guess it counts. It's on the scoreboard.
If I'm arguing the other side, it's that, well, like if my opponent doesn't shoot, then it's a run.
I guess that's true. Sat at the table. Yeah, I should probably give Mario his point. Sent the 3 packing again.
3 balls wired. Wing balls wired.
8 ball joined the party late. Dirk Ridley says, I believe Earl had to get a lawyer for the payout. Pretty funny. Thinking about the push out here. He's gonna push to a jump. He's gonna give him half the ball.
You can hit it straight on. I like. My first thought was spinning it in the corner, but no, he's hitting it center.
He went for the bank and he got it.
Shot to what?
That's all you got to do.
Stay at the table.
He is a shot maker, that's for sure. But the strategy there, I would have played safe.
Well, the little bit I've seen of
Look at this.
Of Tom. Oh wow.
I don't know if that was intentional, but it was a nice roll.
I mean, if he wasn't trying that, what else was he trying? I think he might have been trying that.
Aggressive on this 4-ball position. Ideal situation there is straight in. But then again,
missed the corner?
I never missed from the booth. Got the position. This is something I do all the time. You've seen it.
Yeah.
Get the great position. Forget to complete the shot.
Does Mario play 2 rails out of the corner? I haven't seen him play too much. I don't know if he usually plays a shot or if he's going to go high. Yeah, he went.
I
I went 2 rails. Yeah.
I've ever streamed Mario. But I had to ask him how to pronounce his name.
Looks great.
Yeah, so
Center of the table.
Straight up. Oh my goodness. Sometimes that felt weird. He had the straight in shot. He didn't get position on the 7 and he missed the 6. So something went wrong there. Maybe it was a miscue.
So from what I've seen of Thomas, he's not going to try and get on the 7. He's just going to put this ball down.
He's just going to slash this right. Oh no, he. So how else do you play that shot?
Well, he got rewarded.
I know. How else do you play that shot?
I mean, that's how you move the 9 towards the pocket.
Yeah. Thomas. He's not missing these by a millimeter. He's missing them by a mile. I don't know what's going on there. But he didn't sell out. It's a tough shot.
It's early in the match, so
that's true. They
still settle.
I don't think they really warmed up for very long.
Yeah, plenty of time for him to settle in. But things are moving along. Like you said they would.
Going for the carom here, you think? You didn't. I didn't see him call it. I would call it.
Definitely would have gone for a rail first.
There's Andy Gallo. Was that tough for you? That's awesome. Yeah, I saw John Yale here a few just before the Super Bowl for obvious reasons, and I asked him. I said, because I always thought it was. Is that hard for you? Because that's what I remember. But as soon as I walked in, so I didn't bias him. I said, "Oh, I want to get T-shirts made of that thing you used to say all the time," and I just left it at that. And he goes, "What? Is that tough for you?" And I was like, "Damn it! It was tough. It was tough." Bobby agreed. So we're gonna have to change the branding and the trademark to "Is that tough for you?" One of these days, I will get a design put together. Maybe my daughter, who's studying graphic design, maybe I'll see if she can put together a nice little caricature of John and but "Is that tough for you?" Sell them on the Shark Stream store. Link at the top of your screen.
Hey, he got off the shot. He realizes how important it is.
Yeah, Frowny, I've been saying it wrong apparently this entire time. I had what do they call that when you misremember something? There's a phrase for that. The something effect. Mandela effect. Where it was repeated in my brain so many times I thought it was permanent, but I got it directly from the source.
Yeah, like Luke, I am your father, and that's not actually what he says.
Not what he says. Mario getting a 3 right away. Thomas has been struggling on his list matches lately. I don't know. He's the last couple times I've seen him play, he was always coming from behind. So we'll see what happens.
That was pretty good for Mario. He got off that ball when he didn't feel good, and
made the right call.
Proof is in the pudding.
I saw. I don't know if it was Federer or one of the other pros. They put the one on the front spot, then they put a ball on the back spot, and then they line up the rack. It makes it easier to visually determine whether or not the rack is crooked.
I wouldn't look into that too much.
I'm just saying that's. I mean, it's a good technique. You don't want to make sure if you're looking to make sure that wing ball goes where it's supposed to, you want it to be dead nuts straight up and down.
If you're using a template, I think it's that hard if you're using a template.
I don't know. To me, this one looks skewed. Looks like the 4 ball is left of the one ball.
So you're talking more about like the alignment,
front and straight up and down the table. That one looked a little off, but he didn't cause him any problems. He got 2 balls in.
At the cloth, like you usually have I don't know what you actually call it. I want to say like the grain of the cloth, if you will.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I look at. I don't know how often that's straight, but if I really care, which isn't too often, that's usually what I'm looking at.
I really care. Oh, well, I don't know if I think we used to have someone actually put dots on the cloth with a Sharpie.
Hey, I've seen it at some places where they have the line, which is also helpful for one pocket and straight pool. The line from the spot down to the foot rail, and if Bobby ever wants to do that, we got enough one pocket players here that would appreciate that. I know of at least 2 straight pool players that would appreciate it.
At least 2. That app that we used when we played straight pool was pretty cool. I didn't like the results, but the actual stats that it showed after the fact is even more in depth.
Yeah, no, it was cool. I would
Look at that shot.
nice.
That is not an easy cut shot.
Settle down and make this 4. 5, I meant.
Aramith.
Yeah.
Wonder what kind of balls we're getting for the tournament.
Round ones.
Yeah, okay, round ones. We're going to go with spherical.
Oh, nice shot, Mario.
Mario is on fire right now. Yeah, we're going to go with spherical. But I wonder which, to clarify, we have the Aramith Tournament blacks on this table, but all the tables are going back to blue.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he's going to get standard balls.
I like the blacks, like not because of the pink 4, but the high balls. I like the black instead of the white. Like I like the Bumblebee 9 instead of the white 9.
Right.
I don't know why. Maybe I'm Batman.
Yeah, right. Personal preference.
Yeah. I don't think it matters though, like a big deal. But if I had to pick, I'd go with the.
Mario's in a little bit of a pickle here. If he goes for the bank shot, he can get position. If he goes for the cut shot, then he's going to end up out of position.
I like shooting this with inside. Nobody else does it though, and
I do it.
I like loading this up with inside.
He's just going to.
He's smarter than both of us.
Oh, he kind of sold out a little.
He tried. He tried and he died.
Yeah. Oh, Thomas still a little out of sorts here. Give the shot right back to him.
Looks like Thomas needs an easy start,
right,
to get out of the gate. I can relate to that, so that's not a knock. I've been there before.
Six ball just refusing to go down.
Thomas probably first thing that comes to his mind, he's going to do that, and which might be the bank.
Me, I like the kick and stick play here. We had the edge.
Oh, that's actually great from Thomas. That leaked out, but I like the idea, what he was trying to go for there.
Yep.
Thomas was recognizing I got to change something up here. Tried to leave him on the long rails. All right.
And Mario is Gillette today. He's making every single cut.
Still early. Like he's got it.
Oh, he's definitely got the whole 7 ball.
Wow, nice shot, Mario.
And that situation,
speed, but like it was a great shot.
You got to sort of mentally visualize that the 8 ball isn't even there.
You had to prioritize making the 7, so I think overall he did good. Gonna need a stroke here.
The proverbial 50-yard line. When I say something like that, it's like goes straight into the middle of the rail. There's no pocket preference at this point.
Easier to make it when you're in the lead.
True. I think I like the back cut here rather than the left bottom pocket.
Going to the left corner.
He went a little wide.
Didn't work out.
This is going to go all day, Thomas, now.
Exactly what Thomas needed.
Big miss there. Focus, Thomas.
Yes.
There you go. Great shot.
We're going to see Thomas break.
Didn't even make him shoot it.
He scratched. So does that shark you? That sharks me. Like when I do something, I know it doesn't matter, but I still didn't want that cue ball to go down there,
Right.
even though it didn't matter. And my opponent gave it to me. I still don't want it to scratch.
I actually do make a concerted effort when I roll the cue ball up table
Oh
to
man,
make sure it stays in the.
yeah, I'm gonna roll it right at the badge, the nameplate there. I don't want to scratch. I don't care if it doesn't matter.
It really, yeah, it has nothing to do with anything. All right, made the wing ball. Nice break. He's got a weird look at the one. He lost control of the cue ball a little bit.
Well, that's fixable. If you can keep making that wing ball, you can fix the cue ball.
Just sort of one stroke poke that one. I don't know. I think feel like he needs to slow down just a hair.
No, he's been doing that.
Yeah, it's just
today.
it's his style.
If that's who you are, then be that. You go from the 2 to the 3. The 5's going to play big.
It's me.
I don't want to try and get straight on the 3.
I want to get straight on the 2. Yeah, I don't fear this shot. Here's why. I played, you and I have, you played straight pull. I played straight pull. The shot here is just to play it center ball. The cue ball will go here, hit off the 5, and then find its way back here.
That's pretty good. All right, you got that one. I'm gonna put a chip in your whatever you your cup there.
That's just the way I think. Like, I don't mind hitting a ball into a ball and then caromming and doing that kind of stuff because you have to do it so often in straight pool. All you got to do is figure out how to read it right. Yeah, he kind of stomped that one too. I'm not sure why.
I mean, we're not pros. That's what it is.
No.
I've certainly been at the table and whacked a couple of balls, so that what it is. Trying to get better at that, like using that great smooth stroke that I want to have all the time on every shot. It's not that easy to do.
You do a weird thing with your fingers.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that one day.
It's like you're playing the piano while you're making your bridge.
I don't want to hijack the stream with that, but we can talk about that one day. It bothers you.
I tell you what, it doesn't bother me. I mean, if I was to tell, when I was teaching pool school this summer, you say my advice to the students, I guess, was you want that bridge hand to be a stone. It's got to be like a tripod or a stone. It can't move.
Yeah.
And when I see players that have that twitchy finger thing, I'm just like, what is going on there? That's got to be moving the cue around a little bit, just unconsciously. It has to be.
I'll give you a little secret. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Is that like a neurological thing?
But if I try to do it on purpose, I couldn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
I'll leave
funny.
it at that. Meanwhile,
I've seen musicians that have similar kinds of quirks,
yeah,
especially guitar players.
well, man, that's
So, it's like,
if you could wish that you had a skill in life,
sure.
playing guitar might be it for me. Man, I love it.
It's funny. I got a banjo from a good friend of mine passed, and he played banjo. He started playing, he said, when he was 54, and he was a really good banjo player when he passed. And I'm 52 now, and I have that banjo, and I keep thinking to myself, maybe I got to find a way to get some lessons and learn how to play that banjo, because it's a beautiful Gibson banjo, and it sounds fantastic. I've had a luthier take care of it, so it's in great condition.
Somewhere out there is a banjo instructor that's struggling to make money, waiting for you.
Waiting for me to give him a call. That's pretty good. Hey. So, all right, I'll put it out there. Anybody in Wallingford that teaches banjo, reach out to Brian at thesharkstream.com, and I'll definitely give you a call.
Google Dr. Banjo, maybe. I don't know.
Be the next Steve Martin. Steve Martin, the comedian, is arguably one of the best banjo players in the world. And he makes it look fun. I'll give it that.
When I get into one of these racks where, so there's been a lot of innings, could go either way, and tell myself, like, this could be one of the racks that can decide the match. You really got to try and win this rack in particular.
I feel like Thomas is just a little off right now. Like, I don't know what's going on. He's not just missing balls; he's missing them wide.
Well, he's a field player.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like a race. Like, can you get in stroke with enough time to still win the match?
Win the match, yeah.
If that's the way that you are, I'm not knocking it. I'm actually saying go with it. Like,
lean in, yeah.
get yourself in stroke as quick as you can.
Mario's got a really nice stroke in terms of just, you can see it when he sets up. It's very, I wouldn't say mechanical is the word. He's got it. It looks the same every single time when he gets down on the table.
He's pretty down to earth. Looks like the 8 passes. So it should be
Oh, he's good.
Can he draw it?
You can draw this all day. If not, just squirt it down the table a little bit.
He's jacking up a bit. He should be fine.
Yeah.
He
brought the corner into play, but
no, I think he's all right. He just draw it. Wow, he hit that.
He drew the snot out of that one.
He hit that with everything.
Like, I ain't scratching in that corner. I might scratch in the side, but I'm not scratching in that corner. Double check. I think we're right. 4-2, right? Okay, so they got the numbers backwards. I always have to make a mental note. I always put the higher ranked list match on the red and the lower ranked list player on the blue.
You put a lot of thought into this.
It's just a thing I do, man. So I mentally want to tell them, like, beforehand. I'm like, all right, you're 28, you're red. You're 20. They never listen.
On the flipper scoreboard thing, I always try to pick green.
You always pick guest. Because the green is the guest one.
It's the Jets.
Oh, it's the Jets one. That's
the only
funny.
reason.
Ed Buds, I'm glad you have to ask.
Sorry, God.
Yeah, right. I'm glad you have to ask, because we have been doing more remote broadcasts, but we are at Yale Billiards tonight. This is a pro list match between Mario and Thomas Natale. Yeah, like, see, this is also one of my little weirdnesses. I want that template. I saw that. I ignored it. I always like to get that template out of there because I just find it visually distracting, and players that just leave it on for the entire rack make me mental. But even right there, what Mario just did is he turned to his opponent. He said, "Hey, man, can I pick up the 9 ball real quick so I can get this damn template out of here?" That's the right move.
Absolutely.
For me.
If you leave the template there, it doesn't make you a better player. I know there's people that think that.
I see Dave Gavrish, and we're going to see Lucas and Dave play later today. So they're going to have that Taom rack on the table for basically 90% of the match.
Dave's an awesome player. He's an amazing player, not because he leaves the template on the table.
That's also true. So for those of you who are wondering what we're talking about, around 7 o'clock, we're going to go with 7-ish. Lucas, the number 1 list player, is going to be playing against Dave Gavrish, the number 2 list player for the title. So that'll be interesting. I don't know if Chicken and Bobby Hunt are coming, but either way, we're bringing you that match.
Glad to be hearing them again. Like, I know, like, Chicken was sick for a bit, and but now they've been doing more streams for you guys. I've been enjoying it from home.
No, it's great. I mean, I love streaming and doing these kind of stuff, especially when I have someone sitting next to me. Doing it by myself sometimes can get a little weird, but I've been trying to be proactive a little bit with Bobby, just so, to look at the list early in the week, figure out when the matches are coming, and seeing if we can get a message out to Bobby and Chicken, because I do love them on the stream. They're fantastic.
Yeah. They've got that great chemistry and banter, and AccuStats and Pat have some great commentators, and we got Bobby and Chicken, and we got you. Kid.
said, "This is Brian." I do not sound that much like Bobby. I swear. I every once in a while I go back and listen to one of the broadcasts where me and Bobby are sitting in the booth, and I still don't hear it.
We could change your name to not Bobby.
Not Bobby. One point, just because of the weird coincidence of having Brian the Kickin' Chicken and Bobby Hunt, me and Bobby are in the booth, and I said, I say, "Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brian and Bobby in the booth." Not that Brian and Bobby. And then I think at that moment, Bobby said, "Yeah, we're like Diet Brian and Bobby."
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't like that, but it worked.
Super work.
LJ's always called me Brian in the booth, so I'm just going with that. Start the broadcast. "Hey, what's up? It's Brian in the booth."
Can't tell if that hitting the point there kind of helped Thomas, but man, on the rail though is tough. He came with it, even with the. I know it hit the 7. He still hit it great.
It said, "At least you didn't call me Frank." That's pretty funny, actually.
Look at this.
The Z shot. Nailed it.
It's the way Efren would have played it. For now, Thomas. Don't want to see Hill. Oh, you got straight on this. I tell myself here I'm going to hit an awesome draw shot. Everyone's going to be amazed. And that's what he did.
He actually did that.
Yeah, he did. I always like pump myself up like that. Like people are going to be so psyched when I hit this shot.
That's funny, actually, because I mean, I've got
totally do that.
Oh, no. Thomas got that beautiful position play, and then kind of sped through that second shot. Yeah, I know. In that situation, I sit there and I visualize being able to, like, I don't do it that much anymore, but I used to be able to draw that ball back on the string like Dave Davish does. I could literally hit that shot, hit 2 rails, 18 feet.
Yeah.
But that's not the intended result. Yeah, Mario's definitely, that was a big, costly mistake from Thomas.
All right, he's going to keep grinding. Mario shoot great. Thomas is going to keep trying.
Well, I mean, Mario's doing the right thing. He's playing nice and very, the word I'm going to use is deliberate, but he's playing very methodical. And he's also just been very consistent tonight. I haven't really seen a lot of unnecessary missing.
Yeah.
And we all do it. I get down on the table and I'll be like, okay, this shot's so easy, I don't even have to focus on it. And then I try something stupid, and all of a sudden the ball's like 6 inches to the left of the pocket.
Yeah. But that was still it was a good shot in the 8 by Thomas. Like he got on that 9. Any positive thought you can put in your brain is always good. And sometimes that positive thought for me is, if I do this, people are going to be excited about it.
Yeah, Ed, I mean, he made a great shot on the 8 ball. Yeah, the 7 to the 8, I wouldn't have left it that straight. Having to draw like that is not ideal. Another 3-ball break. Ooh, almost a 3-ball break.
Mario's breaking good.
Mario is smashing them right now.
He's getting the wing or the 1.
He's getting the wing and the 1 in most cases. And the 3 and the 8 almost dropped. That would have left 5 balls on the table. Like, they both are, like, the 3's right on the edge. The 8 hit the point.
Mm.
He's absolutely slaying the breaks. Yeah, that's commentator curse right there.
That wasn't a hanger. I mean,
no, it wasn't. It was not a. It was. It's one of those shots though, with the 3 sitting where it is. You don't have to think about position. Just pocket the ball. Thomas needs a couple of racks here to get back in the hunt. This is not a bad pattern.
Don't get lazy on this. Get perfect on that 4. Don't get lazy on it.
He did all right.
Yeah.
He might connect.
Get past the 9.
He might rub the 9. That's what I'm worried about.
Just got to get past the 9. That's it.
Work.
He's going so fast. But that's his.
That's his style. That's exactly it.
That's not me, but that's him. Keep you do you, bro.
Do the lefty until just this moment. Oh, come on, Thomas. Yeah, he's feeling it. Funny, lefties are supposed to be about 10% of the population, but I've been noticing that about 30 to 40% of the players I've been playing with down here, at least, that's the sample size, by the way, are lefties. And the more I stream, the more I notice how many more lefties there are than 10%.
Yeah. That might have been one of Mario's first
That was
big
the
mistakes
that was
so
yeah.
far. And it's okay. You can recover from it. You still got the dice. But yeah, so maybe 10% on Earth, but like for people that are competitive, like people that play sports,
Yeah,
I feel like there's a lot more than 10%.
that's possible. Possible. Does he have the discipline here? I'm playing safe on this one all day long.
I think he does. I think it's a yes.
A lot of people just don't have the
I think he does.
the discipline
He's been playing
to play safe on an 8 or on a 9 even. That's a really good point. He said lefty here, and lefties are hard to beat because we always play righties, but righties don't always play us. You know, it's one of those things that I actually consciously take advantage of when I'm actually lining up a shot.
Yeah.
I'll play it 2 ways, and basically I'll leave myself left-handed position because if I miss, I know they're going to have to get a bridge out.
Oh, and he took the sweater off or something. He had like another shirt on.
Yeah, he had to.
Took it off.
He was rocking a hoodie.
No, that's a big deal. That's a move.
Is that the move?
It's absolutely.
That's the move. All right. That's it. Now it's game time.
Like Sylvester Stallone when he turns the hat around and over the top, and now he's like serious.
You know, yeah, exactly. When Sylvester Stallone turns the cap around, someone's getting their arm broke. Damn, I haven't even thought of that movie in a zillion years.
It's a great movie.
Yep.
He scratched.
I'm gonna have to add that to my media server real quick before I forget. Because now I kind of want to see it.
Great flick. You can fast forward to like when half the movie is left, though.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a drag, yeah.
The first half of the movie is like, oh yeah, I remember the '80s. Let's skip past this.
For those that are wondering, we're talking about Sylvester Stallone and Over the Top.
There you go. Ed knows.
Ed knows.
Ed is a man of culture.
A man of culture. Wi-Fi here is still screwy.
Yeah, no, I tried it before. It was down. I didn't like try and make it work, but it was down for me earlier. Yeah.
So after the stream, I'll jump back there and see if I can give it a kickstart.
Yeah, that's your fault, right? When the Wi-Fi's not working.
Everything's my fault. Everything's my fault. It says right in the credits section, IT audio video. So,
no.
One of the funniest things Lisa ever said to me was, and she said it so quickly. I said, she's like, hey, go back and make this food. You know, she asked me to go make food. And I said, hey, I'm IT. She's like, there's an IT in kitchen. Get your ass back there. And she did it lightning quick too. It was like, I like to consider myself a pretty sharp wit, but Lisa totally owned me on that one.
Yeah, it's off. I'm sure if they ran out of beer, they'd ask you to download more.
Yeah, right? No, I just like, you want me to go get you a keg? Okay, no problem. I help out when I can, but that line of there's an IT in kitchen. Absolute monster comeback.
All right. Meanwhile,
see if I can actually access my server from my phone instead. Wi-Fi is screwy.
so if I was in Thomas's corner, I'd be like, hey, you're getting shots at the table, first of all. So it's not like this guy's running out on you.
Right.
You're still getting shots. You just gotta like maximize, optimize each inning. If I was sitting in the corner with him, that's what I'd be saying. If I was in Mario's corner, I would be saying like, "Hey, you're doing great. Make this guy beat you. Don't give away any racks."
Yeah, definitely keep your foot on the gas.
Yeah. That was a nice shot by Thomas there. This is close.
Yeah, you almost need a ref here. Eye goes to the shooter, but
Stepped up to the table. I see him there.
yeah,
I think it was a good hit.
That looked clean
good
to me.
Good. Everybody deserves a roll once in a while. Thomas got one there. Nothing wrong with that. He's going one with spin.
He had to use a little bit of outside English to shorten that angle up a little bit.
Inside, actually. He
Right hand.
Yeah. That's inside.
Inside's when you're. All right. Agree to disagree. Inside is when you're looking at an object ball. Outside, yeah, never mind. Inside is when you're trying to shorten it up. Outside is when you're trying to lengthen it.
I hate talking to lefties. Oh my god.
Oh, these damn lefties.
Meanwhile, Thomas is running out.
Thomas is just flying through the balls right now. Oh. Someday.
One stroke it.
Yeah, he totally. Oh, he's flirting with disaster.
Yeah. He did that for the rail. Just to get him excited.
Sure, he works there. All right, Thomas broke. Did he get something? Hard to see when he's standing there. 3-ball went down. Let's control the cue ball again, though.
I didn't see if it was kicked, so.
That's true. I mean,
yeah.
Anything can happen, but.
Oh.
Wow, he shipped it.
I didn't see him call anything.
I didn't see it either, but he shipped it. Was the other thing that John Yale used to say all the time too was ship it. He'd get himself a 9-ball shot, Brian Merrick style. And before he even got to the table, he's like, ship it. Next thing you know, that 9's sailing around the table.
Oh, I thought I was going for a minute. If he's riding the 9 here.
I'd be tempted.
Chance. Not at 5-4. I don't like it at 5-4. I'd play safe.
I think you got the double hit there. Or double kiss. Boy, oh boy.
Looks like he's going to the rail. I don't think he's got it.
I don't think he hit it directly.
Yeah, I think he's going to the rail. Kind of like 2 if you can get there. I don't know if you can get to the second rail, but I definitely like 2 rails around the 2. You have a chance to make it. If you make it, you get a shot on the 2. If you miss it, you probably get saved. He's going 1 rail. Oh, wait a minute.
He went for the 2-railer.
See that. Okay.
I think that was the right shot. Just I think he got a little bit of unintended English on there, and it just sort of pulled it off the line.
Mhm. Yeah, I was thinking 2 rails around the 2, but I wasn't at the table.
For anybody that's tuning in or recently tuned in, a little bit later on the Stark stream, we're going to have our title pro match. It's going to be Lucas Fracasso Werner in the number 1 spot versus Dave Gavrish in the number 2 spot. So definitely set your notifications on because you're going to want to watch that match. It's going to be outstanding.
Good shot to get on the 4. He's pretty good here. Like it, not perfect, but good.
Flying Brian right now would be like 3 9s wired. He called it. He pointed at the pocket. I'm telling you, he just looked at where Thomas is sitting and pointed to the corner pocket.
Be a turning point. He gets a little too aggressive here.
Went for it. What that's
back on that one.
I'm not saying this is what he's thinking, but when you have 6 balls left on the table and you take a shot at the 9, your mentality has to be, I don't think he can get out from here. Thomas hasn't. So you take chances.
For me, the decision was based on if you just make that 4 ball, you're on the 5, and you're continuing your run. Like,
fair.
Yeah, I didn't think he needed to roll the dice there. So that he's back at the table though. Meanwhile,
Thomas was getting a little momentum there, and then he just sort of, like I said, now it seems like he's back in that funk.
only down by 1, so
it's true.
Still got action here.
I'm pretty sure he's still only down by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
They he went 2 rails.
He jammed that one. He got the position.
I couldn't tell if he could have gone 1 rail and stayed on the top side of the 9 as the way we're looking at it. Not sure if that laid for that. It's tough. I would probably play safe from here. Yeah.
Give up ball in hand. Looked like he was trying a little masse and it came in early.
Really far away to shoot at it. I was looking for a safety before he shot it. Thinking of something like tap it and use the 7 was my first thought.
He threw it right into the corner pocket. What was... You guys are hitting him hard tonight. Like that felt like it could have been half speed and it still would have gotten the job done.
I've done it before, so
yeah, maybe.
All
right, Thomas with a big ball in hand, 4 to go.
Everybody loves whacking him.
He's gonna make himself stretch again.
No, he's okay. He's a tall young man. I actually think he's okay here.
Oh, never mind. He's lefty.
Yeah. He's even if he was righty, I think he's good. Yeah. No, so, in between the side pockets is when you're tall like he is.
Yeah, that's about my comfort level. If I'm on the short rail, wow, he's that bad. If I'm on the short rail stretching, the furthest I want the cue ball is between the side pockets.
He usually shoots this fast. I need it. Okay, this is slow for him. And he made it. All right. Yeah, no, that
was a clutch shot right there.
That one extra beat where he got off. He has not been doing that today, and I think that helped him make it there. I mean, it was very quick for everybody else, but that was actually taking a beat.
That was forever.
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, it worked for him there. I think he needs to keep doing that going forward. If you got a tough shot, take that extra beat.
Oh, we're down to a race to 4.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Any predictions? Is Tom in catch a gear mode, or is Mario going to bear down and just grind it out?
I think this is the first time Mario's feeling a little bit of pressure.
He is, yeah.
He
just gave up a 5-2 lead.
Definitely had some, not just in addition to what you said, he had some opportunities there to close out that rack, keep it a 2-game lead. So
yeah, that draw shot into the corner hurt him.
Absolutely, yeah. We're seeing a little bit of free stroking.
A little bit of free stroking.
It's not going to scratch.
He's got short side position. That's definitely free stroking.
If you're a conservative player, that bothers you. But for him, though, I think he's okay with it. You know, he likes just letting his stroke out, being himself, kind of thing.
Oh, put that into the rail. Didn't leave a gimme though, that's for sure.
Kind of like Jason Shaw, like, you know, he's a free stroker too. You get a little bit out of line, it doesn't bother him too much. He just keeps shooting.
Right.
And Thomas is that kind of player. Not everybody's like that. Oh wow.
Dirk says it's going to the hill, and Mario eventually wins 9-8. Everybody likes to say hill hill in this stream here. Can we get a blowout every once in a while? Of course, Andy Gow says hill hill.
That next time I play, I'll try and make it
a blowout
just for you. I'll probably lose the first rack.
I don't think I've ever had like a 40-minute stream where the game was just like 6-0 or 9-0, depending on which list we're talking. Never happens.
Bill's going for Thomas.
Thomas 9-7. All right. Yeah, it's like right now. I am thinking it's going to go hill hill because it always does when I'm in the booth.
If we average those two predictions,
then it's going to be
still in favor of Mario. So
yeah, that's true. All right, change his shirt too. I thought he was wearing blue earlier.
I think so. Yeah, I think they both.
They both stripped off.
Yeah.
We're playing strip pool. The hockey player's throwing the gloves down. Oh my goodness, how did he scratch from there? I gotta watch that. He hit the short rail. There.
Gotta forget about it.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that pocket drop. That's insane. He literally hit the pocket or hit the rail right here by the counters.
Yeah.
If I was to put a cue ball there and ask you to shoot, if I was to ask me to shoot it into the side pocket, I wouldn't be able to just roll it there.
Not even bank it, just shoot it straight in. Yeah.
But as Bobby Hunt likes to say, it's like that those pockets always open up for Whitey. That cue ball just shrinks as it heads towards a pocket.
Yeah, Thomas needs to have a short-term memory there. Just forget about it.
Yep.
Forget it happened. One rail.
Stockroom door just opened and closed.
Hit hard?
Oh, he hit it way too hard.
He doesn't scratch it.
Got a long shot, but should be pretty easy.
Yeah, rather be at the table.
Brained it.
Nice shot.
All right, Mario back in action.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling action from the other side. Shock 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only Shock survive. In 3, 2, 1.
You do that thing where you put your hand over the look for the gaps. I never do that.
I'm not following.
Like when you put your hand over the ball and you're looking for like gaps in there in the.
No, I just lean over. I don't understand why people do that. Like I've seen a lot of pros do that. I've seen Lucas do that. You know, to block the light and whatever.
Yeah.
I look at it with my eyeballs.
If I ever do it, I'm just trying to be funny.
A very rare dry break from Mario. He's been making the wing ball and the top ball almost every single time.
Didn't leave much.
No, he really didn't. Look at the balls are all still on the right side of the table. I wonder if he fished himself a little bit.
It might be a push here.
It's definitely a push.
I didn't see him call. I mean, no, he's there.
Rarely you see someone pocket a ball during a push, though.
Oh. Usually, a lot of times, it's the 9 ball.
Yeah, usually it's to get the 9 back on the foot spot.
Yeah. first thought is the right side. Right side more than the left side for the save. Oh, he put him back.
He gave it back.
Like putting it back in. I never like letting somebody see the full ball. Let him do it. Oh, he whacked it.
Gave it a spin. It might work.
Caught that one ball 11. Oh, yeah, it's not mine. I got one here too.
Here.
There you go. I think those were people that were playing here.
He shot 9-ball combo in the corner.
Harder. Hit it harder next time, kid.
Here's the problem. This is a dead carom.
Not dead, but it's.
I can make this all. Oh my God, he went past it. So you needed to hit that center ball.
It was dead, all right.
It was dead. That one just felt like it was a tap in to me. Then again, I never miss from the booth. Yeah, Hector, that's why I didn't actually put a rating in. I saw that he was listed as 370 with 0 robustness. I'm like,
well, he's no 370.
That's not even close. So
not that it's not the number they.
If you have a 0 robustness, I'm calling it not rated. The time I see less than 100 robustness, I'm not even taking it as any kind of evidence. It took me forever to get to. Well, it didn't take. It took me a few months to get enough matches and tournaments in to get my Fargo rating established. But even at 250 racks or so, I don't consider it highly accurate yet. I'd say you got to have at least 500 racks in there to make it at least meaningful.
I haven't seen Mario play too much. I think he's at least a 450. Like
I'd say so. I'd say he's right there at the 470s range, 480s.
Anyway, if he's playing in a 400 and under tournament, I'm in the Calcutta for sure.
Definitely be a good pony. That shot, that I think was exactly what he was trying to do. Right.
Yeah, I agree.
He just nudged the 5 and said, "You know what? The goal here is to make the 7."
He missed the 7.
Did
he? Yeah.
Oh, he missed the 7. He made the 7. He missed the 5.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Once again, everybody, thanks for tuning in. If you take a second and hit that like button, that'd be awesome. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and stay tuned. Get the notifications because it's 7 o'clock-ish. We're going to have number 1, Lucas Fracasso Werner playing against number 2, Dave Gavrish. That's going to be an awesome match, so you definitely don't want to miss that. Oh, he got behind it. Yeah. You can read the body language. Not thrilled.
Safe here.
I definitely like playing safe here.
Draw it to the.
If you can exactly like literally drag it back here and use the 9 as coverage.
Close to it, so you should be able to control the speed. Hit a rail, you don't have to worry about hitting it too soft. But he hit it really hard. Oh, man.
Did he call it? Because it looked like he almost hit it hard enough to try and pocket it. I didn't see him call it though. That was a little stiff. All right, Thomas looking to get back in the hunt here. He's down 1 game. He needs a safe ball and a little touch of draw. All it took. Nice shot.
There
you go. Andy Gow. Damn you. It's going to go to the hill. Oh, right now, they're just sort of slugging it out. No one's gotten in more than 1 or 2 in a row.
It's interesting, like that they have a different style of playing, and they're locked up here 6-6. So that's cool.
That's the way it is. Just double check. Yep, 6-6. Yeah, Hector, I meant to ask you about that. I played in your tournament, and didn't I play in your tournament? The Hector's 40th birthday tournament? I did play in that tournament, and I never saw the games on my Fargo. So I don't know if you did you submit that to Fargo? I actually thought I was going to go down. I did not play well. But every once in a while, I check the game's history on my app, and I don't think I see any of the Hector's 40th birthday tournament games in there. If maybe it did. I don't know.
Well, they got a small staff, so
Well, it's all submitted through Digital Pool.
yeah. Clint, this is Christian. How's it going, man?
How did you pronounce it earlier?
Cristian Cabrera.
Cristian Cabrera. Can't even do it justice.
I can't. I don't say it that well either. So my accent is like I don't even have one. So
I've never heard you sounding Latino. What flavor of Spanish are you?
Spicy.
Spicy. Good answer. Good answer. There's actual Spain, then there's Mexico and Puerto Rico, and a lot of thoughts on that.
Spicier than those guys.
Spicier. Cuban? I mean, you got a name like Christian Cabrera. I'm Brian Patrick Brennan. Any thoughts on my ethnicity?
I felt that for a minute.
All right, Hector, I'll do that. Crystal's saying that she saw it updated as well, so that's it. I might not have checked it since then, but cool. That was gonna make me open up my Fargo ad.
We're in a good mood too. To look at that's gonna depress you a little bit.
I went down 2 points.
Okay.
That stinks. I should play better then.
Going in. All right. Looked a little wide, but
yeah, it definitely took a
that was going to be his first lead, I think.
And everything that possibly could go wrong on that shot, it just did. The door is not usually for exiting. Just if you do use it, make sure it's closed. Yeah, everything that could go wrong on that shot did, because he not only did he not make the 8-ball, he had no position on the 9. So yeah, and that was a hell of a cut try.
Maybe the most aggressive shot Mario shot this match so far. I think so.
I feel like I've only seen like
and the
one or two safeties. Yeah, 1 or 2 safeties. These guys are playing shots.
Yeah. Lost the bet.
Lucas is not here.
Yes.
Lost that bet.
You beat the under.
Lucas is here.
I mean, he could still leave.
He's going to go to the bar and he's going to eat something. He's going to stall. That's just the way it works. Big cut shot there for Mario. Nicely done. I think we're taking a quick break. Nope, he's just getting the template.
The biggest rack of the set.
That was
probably say that every rack from here on out.
Well, of course.
But it was by a mile. Could have gone either way for sure. This late.
Actually kind of surprised I only went down 2 points. I stunk in that tournament.
Well, you know about the whole thing. It's
Well,
not just how
actually,
you do.
it's not that.
how you're.
It's well, yes and no. I gave Hector a happy birthday present. We were hill, and I just straight up hung on easy 9-ball.
That was nice of you.
I stood up and I'm just like, you know what? Happy birthday! And I just broke my cue down. I went over to my buddy's house and we had fun. We'll put it that way. Yeah, that was kind of a gift. What hurts me the most is who I would have played after Hector, because it was an open. It was no handicaps. The Fargos, let's say, were at least 100 points lower than mine.
Okay.
So I could have marched into the cash, but I was happy to just sort of depart at that point after choking that bad. It was just brutal. It was on table 8 in my defense. Mario looking pretty strong here. Getting good position. The pattern is looking pretty good. Yep. Perfect shot.
I think it's like even money to go hill from here.
Hector says he appreciates the gift. Remember that, Hector. Shook hands, said happy birthday, and then I was out of there in like 5 minutes. Bye-bye. Ooh, he hit that a ton. I don't know why he came around like that. I thought he would just slow roll that in the corner and put the 7 in the earth.
And I was thinking it's like even money to go hill from here. The way that they're playing, and like they're trading punches now.
I feel like I should walk out there and say, can we just fast forward to hell? And he got it.
I'd be surprised if one of them went up by 2 at this point, but see what happens. Oh, and the cue ball. No.
Oh, that is unfair, man. That shot was perfect.
You made 1 ball too many. That is a great effort. Oh, man. Thomas doesn't mind.
Thomas does not mind. I think he's okay with that outcome. Drag it across the table for the 9 in the corner. Yep. Whoosh.
Never a doubt.
I thought he was going to box that. It hit both points. Shockingly. Did I hit the wrong button? Nope. 7-7. Let's go legal. It's like, I agree to stipulate that both of you are going to get 1 more game. Can we just get to the hells?
Who do you think's going to win this game?
This game? Mario. Little snap there, though. Got the 1 ball.
I thought Thomas was going to take the lead in that last rack. In the previous rack.
Right.
6-6. Like the 3 does not go on the side, so.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to play a cross corner, but he did end up getting the save. Uh-oh.
If you get straight on the 5, or straightish on the 5, it's kind of stop. So I think the angle on the 4 is key. Really center of the table. Even this is probably okay. I might actually go forward from here, but Oh, I like that spin. Just hit a little hard, but this is probably still okay. Like you could draw it to the left of the side. You have to roll this. I think he might have had enough of the 5 where he could have drawn it. Tough to say. I didn't like rolling it though. I don't like rolling it when I'm under pressure.
Yeah, I mean that shot was I think you take the side pocket out of the equation with a little bit of left English. So instead of sort of slow rolling it off the rail like that, you actually kind of want to do this kind of thing.
I think he had enough of the 5 where he could have drawn the ball.
Well, that's possible.
And stayed oh, he hit the 7. He hit the 7. Wow. Shoot the 6 up table.
Yeah, don't get fancy.
Yeah.
Because I just even if you just leave the cue ball like here.
Yeah.
Then you leave the cue ball here.
I do want to get perfect on the 6,
over.
but I'm shooting it up table though. Yeah, like so this is some I actually don't like this. I definitely shoot the 6 up table, but I would want to get perfect on it, like ball in hand.
Right.
Now you're going towards the 7 a little bit, and you're thinking about it while you're shooting it. So I would have come out from the long rail a little bit. The lesson for Thomas. It is what it is. Like a little lazy on the 5 there, and that's how we got here. So I'm not saying I've never made that mistake before, but you got to get perfect on that 6. The runaway train. I think it passes. Probably looking at a long 9 here. It is what it is. But if it passes, I'm shooting it. Oh, it's pretty close though. It doesn't look like it goes from this angle.
I haven't seen that in a while.
I think you're gonna tap that, use the 9. You play safe here. The rail.
I don't think I've seen him pick up a jump cue anytime, so he's gonna kick at it.
I don't think I would use a jump cue here, even if I had.
Are you?
It's you could use the jump cue here. Yeah, yeah, it's there. If you, yeah, he could jump this. I don't know. I would shoot it in the side though. I would jump to play safe.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I like the kick though. I definitely out for him.
Yeah, well, that was I was just gonna draw a line, but that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like kick in that the 8 in the side. If you make it, great. If not, they're gonna end up on the short rails, the Q and the 8, and that's exactly what happened.
Well, he kissed it into that. So I actually don't do this often enough, but splitting the balls and putting them on the long rails, kind of like the easier version of the shot you like.
Yep.
I need to do that more often. He kind of got there by accident with double kiss. Gets scratch. Oh man.
Oh wow.
That's right. Thomas is taking this one.
I guess so. You never said that.
I thought it though.
You thought it though.
I thought it out loud.
Thomas getting ready to go to the hill.
Gonna fire it in. Of
course. Was a big miss there or scratch from Mario.
First time Mario playing from behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scratch too. That like Mario actually played a good shot there. I thought. Just let the cue ball get away from him a little bit. But
yep.
the idea I thought was good. That two ball?
That two ball. That two ball fell off.
It's not there.
That two ball fell off the template.
That two ball has other ideas.
Wow.
Worked out.
Both wing balls go shooting into the car. It's funny. I gotta press it. Watch the 3 and the 5.
Because
that is physically impossible.
No, because the four ball is supposed to send that 3 to the long rail. So because the two ball wasn't there, we all know the 9-ball rack very well, so we know what the balls are supposed to do.
Well, I know not just what they're supposed to do, but what they're not supposed to do. And having 2 wing balls going at the same time is just like, I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen.
That guy racking for me, that's all.
Danny, I wasn't sure what the status of that is, but cool. We'll do that.
Thanks, Andy. You're the man.
Let me go ahead and bring up the YouTubes.
Tube of the year.
So we're going to go ahead and give you guys a free month subscription, courtesy, or one of you guys, a free monthly subscription to the Shark Stream. That includes the members only section. That includes all our past content, and any for at least a month anyway.
You're not going to give away. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to give away all 100 right now. Sometimes YouTube takes a beat to actually update. There it goes. All right, so in recognition of Thomas Natale getting to the hill, we're going to give away a month membership to the Shark Stream, courtesy of Andy Gow right now. And it looks like Jeremy M.
Jeremy Lizard, maybe?
Possibly. Has just been gifted a membership to the Shark Stream. Congratulations, Jeremy. Enjoy the content, and you will be in the March raffle.
Whichever Jeremy it is, congrats.
I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you, that this game went hill. Absolutely shocked. I never would have thought in a million years Lucas would actually be here on time. Good kid, man. Verify we're rocking Hill. Yes, that's what they got too. Of course it's Hill. Hey guys, one game to take it down. Had a few people out there rooting on Team Mario, had a few people rooting on Thomas. Got one rack left, and then we're going to shut this one down. We're going to hang around for a little bit and come back in a little while with Lucas Fracasso Werner, #1 on the pro list, playing against Dave Gavrish, #2. So follow us on Facebook, like us on, or subscribe on YouTube, and you'll be notified when we go live with that match. You're not going to want to miss it.
Scratch on Hill.
Scratching on the Hill.
Both had a chance. Great set.
Yeah, no, good. Very competitive match.
Robert, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you on Mondays lately.
Wow. Not sure what happened there, but he
It's Hill. Yeah.
it's Hill. Yeah, maybe it's a little pressure, a little nerves, a little pressure. Yeah, he left himself very good on the 2 to get to the 3 and just missed the 2. Oh yeah.
You want to say shoot the way you practice, shoot the way you always do, but Hill's a little different. A case in point.
you know, you're not wrong.
So we know they're both human. Definitely just make the ball. I don't worry too much about going down table.
This 4 goes by the 5, and he's in pretty good shape.
It does.
It does look that way. And yeah. Got a decent roll though.
You're at an 11. We need you at about a 9. That's part of playing pool. You gotta be able to dial it down a little bit, the energy. So, but yeah, you didn't leave. This ain't no hanger, that's for sure.
Well, I disagree. I actually think that 9 makes that corner pocket humongous.
You gonna shoot it then? Mario didn't.
Yeah, I would take a chance at it.
He's a smart guy too. He didn't do that.
This feels like a dead bank.
Yeah, I would bank it.
He took it up table.
That's a roll. And this is tough. Here, I don't see. Not seeing a safe right away.
Yeah, there's not a lot of options.
You can go for the 9.
You can ship it. Call the 9 and let it rip.
Ship it. Grab the cash.
Yeah.
Get in the car.
Ship it. I didn't either.
The safe was weird, right? There was.
It wasn't a lot. I didn't see it. I didn't see one either.
I don't know, like tap it and try and freeze it on the end rail, but that was tough. This is actually great.
Play nice. I'd go in the corner all day. Just because the side pocket shot would have been sending the cue all over the table.
The 2 rails out to the middle of the table. Follow me? Like you draw it, you a little low right. You go 2 rails out of the bottom left corner, center of the table, and then you go 2 rails again, 5 to the 6. Anyway,
I don't like the cue ball is when I can avoid it, and I think he made the right shot there. He just got a little unfortunate on this 6 ball.
What you got to do is like play a little bit of 9 ball. It teaches you those shots.
I get right on that.
Go for it. For all of it.
Oh, when he scratched. Oh, that's brutal. Scratch, and he just gave it up. All right. Brutal ending. A good match, good set. Mario keeps his number 28 spot. Thomas gets a down arrow. Thanks everybody for tuning in. This is Brian and Christian in the booth. We'll be back, or I'll be back at least. I don't know, maybe Bobby and Chicken are here. But we're gonna be doing the Lucas Fracasso Werner match versus Dave Gavers, number 1 and number 2, coming up next. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night.
We're going to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. We've got Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, Tommy Supplies, Mabel's Tables, NM Billiards, Dynamic Power Wash, Pool Table Magic, Simonis Cloth, of course, the Shark Stream and Yale Billiards, Andy Gow, Support Pool, Share, and Donate, Salotto, Mark Anthony Home Improvement, WR Magic Carbon Cleaners, McDermott, Taom Billiards, Vacules, Aramith, Master Billiards, K. Morgan Commercial Painting, Jacoby Custom Cues, and Harriman Real Estate. Don't forget, folks, without you, there is no us.